Good morning, everyone. Welcome to 8 West. We're so happy to have you with us today, and Jordan as well.
Thank you for having me again.
Here.
Yeah, it's been a good week.
It has been an awesome week. I'm so looking forward to the weekend. The weather is going to be awesome.
I know. I'm so excited for the weather. I know Sammy's excited too because that means he gets to spend time in the pool.
Nice. Yeah, just like the kiddos too. You know, I actually had a water experience yesterday. We didn't go in the water, but we were right next to it. I wanted to tell you about this and everyone else because I've had this childhood, or I guess lifelong dream to go inside one of the West Michigan landmarks, very familiar to a lot of people. We toured Big Red in Holland.
Wow.
The lighthouse.
That is awesome.
It was amazing. And so it's actually on the south side of the channel there.
Okay.
Right south of Holland State Park. And it is gorgeous. And the land is actually owned by the federal government. And so it's not super easy to get to. And then the structure itself is owned by the Holland Harbor Historical Lighthouse Commission, maintained by them as well. Big Red is 5 stories.
Oh my goodness.
Can you believe that?
I didn't realize it was that large.
Yeah, so we're going inside because we're like, okay, what's inside Big Red? It never had a lighthouse keeper, so no one ever lived there to maintain it. There was actually a house nearby that the lighthouse keeper lived in, but it is an actively working lighthouse to this day. You'll see the light there at night, you know, when it's foggy, to help the boaters. That was really important because before there were cars, there were only boats and trains.
Right.
And people relied solely on this for commerce. And so we went inside. Do you see that really tall part? I guess it's kind of where the glass is enclosed. That's called the light room. And there's a balcony around that. Well, let's look at the next picture. That's us inside the balcony.
How
It was a
neat
little
is that?
scary. It's about 55 feet above the average water because the lake is actually different heights at different places. So that's about 55 feet above, and that's John Gronberg. He is on the commission, and really, a guy like John is someone that you don't really hear about, but has been a great steward for decades of maintaining and really getting legislation passed that can really help lighthouses. We have more than 120 lighthouses in Michigan, and that's more than any other state. And so they basically, what they've done at Big Red has really paved the way for people to be able to maintain and keep these up for years when their use has really kind of gone to the wayside because now we have automobiles and other ways to transport goods. And so we're going to be talking a little bit about that. We haven't set a date for this story to air, but we're really excited. We'll give you the heads up because we know that a lot of people love Big Red. I pretty much grew up as a kid and as a teenager at Holland State Park, and so have stared at this for so long and wondered what's inside. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So neat. And I think a lot of people, we do have so many lighthouses here, and a lot of people don't realize that you can actually tour these lighthouses. So such an incredible experience, especially right here in Michigan when we can go right outside and see these right in our backyard.
Yeah, some of them you really can't tour, but they are doing some special openings for the month of July and August. The first Sunday in those months from noon to 2, people will be able to go inside and be able to talk to some of the docents and really learn about the history that that lighthouse has. And so it's called the most photographed lighthouse in the entire state. So
really?
We've got a lot of information to share with you, and we have that coming up. Of course, that's by the lakeshore. You love downtown Holland?
Well, first, I still have to ask you a question about this because you were up on the top. What was that view like?
Oh my gosh.
Was it so
It was
beautiful?
stunning. I took a million pictures up there because it was just a really beautiful day, and it was really blue, and the water was calm, and there were a lot of people at the beach because it was perfect. And so we could see the beach, we could see points up to Muskegon, to our north, and to the south we could see just serenity. It was really, really cool.
A picture doesn't even justify it, but in the picture even it looked stunning.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
How much fun.
So if you do want to go inland a little bit from the lake, there's a really great event that actually kicks off tonight. Downtown Holland is kicking off its street performer series. Have you been out, Jordan, to experience some of this?
I have not, but I'm really looking forward to going because this looks like a ton of fun for the whole family.
Yeah, and it really is. And it's a free event, and it's every Thursday from 6:30 to 8:30 through August 30th. There are about 30 performers that tonight are going to be in and around A Street, which is the main district there where the businesses are downtown. And some of them you're seeing here. This is a juggler. There's a soccer juggler as well, break dancers. And every Thursday there's going to be a featured performer. In the top 10 of Art Prize, do you remember the man who was a live statue and he was at the Bob? Okay, that's him, and he's going to be the featured performer. And he's actually roaming around, and so you could see him. A lot of really great activities. You know, as I said, it's free, so you can take the family out there. Tipping is encouraged if you really feel like you want to support some of these artists that are out and doing it. Of course, they're giving their time, but also hoping they get some tips too. Downtown Holland is just gorgeous. This is sponsored by the Gentex Corporation.
Yeah, this is actually one of the top 4 on the Social Sizzle this week.
It is.
It is.
Yes, because it's all kicking off and you have your finger on the pulse of what's happening.
Oh, thank you. Such a great event. And if you want to go to another great event, it's the local First Street Party. This is happening this weekend.
Outside events galore.
There's so many going on, and this is a huge event, especially for Local First, and it's really to raise money and awareness to, you know, put your money back into the community. There are so many amazing restaurants here, and like you said, performers, and this is a chance to get out, do something outside with a lot of locals, and support the arts. So this is happening this Saturday, and so many restaurants are participating. It's starting Saturday from 4 o'clock until midnight.
Okay.
Live music throughout the entire event, and the entire entertainment, everything is free.
Nice.
But like I said, bring your checkbooks, because if you want to indulge in some of that great food, I know Sanchez will be out there, and one of my favorite, Marge's Donuts, will be there with all of her tasty goodies.
Nice.
So that's going on until midnight on Saturday in front of Bistro Bella Vita.
What a great way to celebrate local. Maybe
Yes.
head out there for dinner on Saturday, take in some entertainment, you know, for the family crowd, and then a little bit later, some of the others can stay and enjoy some of the other offerings there.
Yeah.
Lots of great free stuff happening.
Lots of great free stuff, and what a great weekend. It's going to be so beautiful out. You definitely want to get out and see the sights.
Yeah. Okay, I heard that you were involved with an event that I know that our Joy Walzak has been involved with in the past. Are you really a ball player? Because I didn't know you had this in you. There's a really big game that's coming up, and actually it's pretty well known because the players themselves it's an interesting combination.
You know, this is going to be my 3rd year. Last year we got rained out, but the year before I actually hit the ball at Fifth Third Ballpark and got to 2nd. So thank you very much. I'm pretty athletic. I might get drafted by the Whitecaps, but what we're talking about is the Let's Go to Bat for Kids' Sake, and this is such an amazing event. This is the Media Giants, so this is local radio and television personalities that come together with local priests for a lighthearted game.
Is that Judge Sarah Smolinski in the middle there?
She is the umpire.
I know she's awesome.
Not
too.
one
She's
that you want to argue with.
Player. Yeah. No.
So yeah, this is one of the photos, and this is kind of a funny story. So what happened is we all came together for a promotional video earlier this week, and those are the Media Giants there. And as you can see, the person in front of me, that is actually Michelle McCormick.
Oh, okay.
And so we were
She's a
posing.
sweetheart.
She is such a sweetheart
Radio
and so
personality.
much fun.
So well known in West Michigan.
So of course we're posing, and she happens to stumble, fall a little bit. I'm behind her, and we all start laughing. So that is one of those photos. And then here's Joy and I going against the priest.
The priest?
Yes.
Looks like you're kind of tangling with them a little bit.
We're showing them that they need to worry.
All right. Well, okay.
The Media Giants are hoping to win this year, but it starts. It's happening on the 21st, and it's a great family outing because they have free events for the kids on the concourse during the game, and that kicks off at 7 o'clock.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, we have a lot more of that and a busy hour on 8 West today. The Fulton Street Artisans Market opens this weekend, and we've got some great examples of the art and goodies you can get there on Sundays throughout the summer.
And one of the artists is here in studio with us today to show us a wide array of what you can find there.
And then we're grilling. What a great idea for a gift if you're looking for something for Dad. Our friends at Garrett's Appliance show us how it's done. Got to try that too.
So awesome. I'm ready to start grilling. You know me and my cooking. And we'll introduce you to one of our new partners, Right in Philippus, which provides home health care products and services across Michigan.